Yes, YouTube, we're back with another Match of the Day magazine video. In this issue, we've got the Ultimate Champions League quiz, a debate of who Real Madrid should sign this summer. We've got Footy's fastest boots revealed, and we've got 10 superstar posters. I've got a new project on my channel which is reviewing World Cup balls from 1930 to 2022, and this 2022 World Cup ball is coming out soon. The 1930 Tienzo first half ball and the 1930 T-Model second half ball are on my channel right now. I'm reviewing them, I'm training with them, and giving them my opinions on how they look, how they actually are when you kick it, do dribbling, passing. I have some facts about the World Cup, so for example in the 1930, about how it started, who created it, who scored the first ever goal, first hat-trick, all sorts of information like that. It's a very interesting series, and I'd really love it if you like, subscribe, share, and turn on the notification bell right now so you don't miss another DaNSkills video. Without wasting a second, let's get right into it. Start the packs. A Juventus goalkeeper. It is Wojciech Szczesny. In my opinion, he's not really a great keeper. He's Polish, great for Poland. He makes too many mistakes in my opinion. If the ball gets played back to him, he takes a bit too long to release the ball forward or out to one of the centre-backs. He needs to get the ball first time, play it out quickly. And his reflexes are alright. He's a good keeper when he wants to be. But right now, he isn't one of them top goalkeepers, not even in the Serie A. He's been given 82 defence and 2 attack. Leicester midfielder, Youri Tielemans, all-rounder. And he is an all-rounder. In the Leicester squad under Brendan Rodgers, Brendan Rodgers plays nice midfield football, destroying the play in the midfield. And Youri Tielemans could be a holding CDM, he could be an attacking centre-mid, he could be a cam. He's an all-rounder in that position. His shooting is amazing. I mean, he only scores amazing goals. That's what I think with him. He only scores amazing goals. He's got great shooting, great power on his strikes, and he goes for the top corners. Also his passing, his long balls, his through balls, they're crisp. He's been given 72 defence and 74 attack. An Atletico Madrid defender, Jose Maria Jimenez. The Uruguayan was a top target for lots of Premier League clubs with the likes of Man United, Liverpool and Chelsea. They wanted to pay about 50 to 75 million pounds on him. Right now, he's still at Atletico under Diego Simeone, the dark arts master. And Jimenez, for me, he's a quality centre-back. He's got the strength, he's got a bit of pace in him, he's got the passing, he's a ball-playing defender. He can get the ball to him, he can open his body, play it out to the wing-backs or in the middle of the park. He's been given 81 defence and 39 attack. An RB Leipzig goalkeeper, Peter Galassi. Again, about 30 years old. RB Leipzig was founded in 2009, so that was about 12, 13 years ago. And the success they have had in 13 years as a club is absolutely amazing. Peter Galassi was in net when RB Leipzig got to the, I believe, quarters or the semi-finals of the Champions League 2 years ago in 2020. Leipzig have got Nkunku, they've got Haslenberg, they've got Angelino, they've got quality attackers. They used to have Hwang Hee-chan, but he's now a Wolves player. He's been given 84 defence and 7 attack. Leicester City defender, Timothy Castagne. He came from Atalanta for about £25 million 2 years ago in 2020. And for Leicester, £25 million is a bit of money for them Timothy Castagne has kind of lived up to the £25 million bid, and they did win him from that. But it was pretty much worth it. Not as good as Ben Chilwell, obviously, who that year signed for Chelsea for £50 million. Timothy Castagne, though, still got plenty of time at Leicester. Plays left wing back, plays right wing back. That's a great thing about him. When your right wing back or right back is injured, he could go fill in, and then someone else can fill in the left back position. That's the good thing with Leicester City. They've got lots of versatile players that can play in a couple of positions. Timothy Castagne has been given 72 defence and 51 attack. Second pack. A Liverpool midfielder. It is master and apprentice Jordan Henderson and Curtis Jones. Jordan Henderson has been at Liverpool for a long while, being their captain, their leader, their legend. James Milner was alongside him back in the day, about 2015, 16, 14, 15. Them types of seasons, it was Henderson, James Milner and Emre Can in the midfield, and Henderson, what a player. He plays defensive mid, he plays centre mid, and he scored a goal in the Champions League where Liverpool won it against Tottenham. Don't remember which game it was. It was against Barcelona. Origi took a shot, Ter Stegen saved it, got back to Henderson, and Jordan Henderson put it in the back of the net. Curtis Jones, on the other hand, a young 19-year-old playing for Liverpool, getting his dream, playing for his childhood club, and he scored some amazing goals. Like against Everton, he cut the ball inside and he took a whip shot, bit like Wayne Rooney. He had lots of curl, lots of power, lots of finesse. Hit off the crossbar and in. Pickford never had a chance. Curtis Jones is more an attacking midfielder than a defensive midfielder like Jordan Henderson. But Henderson will be giving him tips to become better. They've both been given 87 defence and 78 attack. A Bayern Munich badge. Bayern Munich have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of history. We all know this. They've had amazing players with the likes of Franz Beckenbauer. They've had Karl-Heinz Rummenigge and Gerd Muller and more. They've had Oliver Kahn as well. A very legendary club. Still are an absolutely amazing club. The likes of David Alaba, Thiago Alcantara left because they were winning too many trophies and they wanted a new challenge in a new league to try and win more trophies. Not the Bundesliga, DFB Pokal and Champions League every single year. But Bayern Munich now, they are doing amazing in the Bundesliga. They are first. But they lost 4-2 to Bochum, I believe. They're in the relegation zone of the Bundesliga. Bayern lost 4-2. They were winning 1-0 and then 4 goals scored by Bochum. Got a 4-1 win in the first half. And I'm saying win because the game was done and dusted in the first half. Bayern got a goal back, wasn't enough. 4-2 loss. But that doesn't take away how good Bayern Munich actually are as a team. Another one, a Napoli badge. Napoli are very well known for the arrival of Diego Maradona back in the 1990s. I believe it was 1993, 94 where he signed for Napoli. He became a club legend from then. And after Napoli, he went to Barcelona, and you know how his whole career was. Maradona, one of the best players ever. At Napoli, that was probably his best time. Obviously, he was known for what he did against England and everyone hates him for that. But again, Napoli, great team. For some reason, Lorenzo Insigne's gone for the money to Toronto FC in the USA. Don't understand that. Tottenham defender, Davinson Sanchez. Very average defender at best. Does score goals like he did against Watford in the 95th minute. Nice header to win them the game. But Davinson Sanchez has scored own goals. He's made terrible mistakes in his time. For me, average at best centre-back. He's like a Eric Dyer or a Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire's alright when he actually puts in a great performance and puts all his determination in. But Davinson Sanchez, for me, one of the most bang average centre-backs I have seen. He's been given 68 defence, 36 attack. Liverpool forward, Sadio Mane. In the Afcon, it was Mane versus Salah. Egypt versus Senegal. And Egypt were actually favourites to win it. Senegal had never won an Afcon before. That's pretty surprising with the players they have had over the years. Senegal, in this case, won against Egypt. I believe it was 5-3 on penalties, and Mane scored the winning penalty. He missed a penalty in the actual game. In the 3rd minute, he missed a penalty, but he had made no mistake, and he put his team forward to win their first ever Afcon ever. That was a great Senegal team. They had the likes of Edouard Mendy, Bouna Sarr, Idrissa Gueye, Ismaila Sarr, and obviously Sadio Mane. He's been given 45 defence and 86 attack. They are all our cards. It's the knockouts. It's time for Prem clubs to dream of winning the UCL. For the last 16 Champions League teams come from the Premier League, so we're all about an English side lifting the trophy again. Some of the big European clubs will be dropping out in the last 16, as the likes of PSG, Real Madrid facing each other, while Man City, Chelsea and Liverpool all have winnable games. If United can get past Atletico Madrid, then anything could happen. Fire fixtures. These games are taking place in the UCL round of 16, so it's your time to predict your winners. PSG or Real Madrid. PSG, they're on and off. Got a great team. They perform very well. Like against Lille, they won 5-1. Messi scoring a nice chip goal. Mbappe scoring an amazing goal. And Danilo Pereira scoring 2. And he's a centre mid. But yeah, PSG are on or off. They do well, and then the game later, they do terrible. Real Madrid, for me, have got more to get through. And I'll even predict the score here. So I think Real Madrid will get through, and the final aggregate score will be 4-3. So Real Madrid go through 4-3. Sporting Lisbon versus Man City. Sporting Lisbon have done very well in this tournament with the likes of Pedro Goncalves performing very well, scoring lots of goals. And they did win the Liga NOS for the first time in about 20 or 30 years. But, I mean, it's Man City. No one could get past them. They're very good. An upset can happen, but I'm just not seeing that happening. I think a 5-1 win for Man City, full on aggregate both legs. That's how I'm going to do it. Salzburg versus Bayern Munich. Now, we know Bayern Munich did lose 4-2 to Bochum, but, I mean, they do lose games that they shouldn't. They're not concentrating as much, and then they absolutely batter other teams. I could see a Salzburg win here in the first leg, but I think Bayern Munich will get through. This will be a low-scoring one. 3-1 Bayern Munich through an aggregate. Inter Milan versus Liverpool. Two very similar-sided teams. But Liverpool, well, right now, they are way better than Inter Milan. But of all time, they're very similar teams. It will be a close game in my opinion. But I think Liverpool will get past the Italians. It will be a high-scoring encounter. 6-5 to Liverpool in both legs. Chelsea versus Lille. Lille have the bad games, did win the Ligue 1 last season with 80 points, even beat PSG. Got great players like Sven Botman, Jonathan David, Renato Sanchez. But, I mean, I'm a Chelsea fan, so I've got to be a bit biased once in a while. So I said Chelsea get through Lille. 3-1 on aggregate for Chelsea. Lille will score a goal. Villarreal versus Juventus. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think Villarreal will win this game. Why? Well, I just love an upset happening. Villarreal have been on top form. Juventus, on the other hand, have also been in decent form. But I just don't think they've got the quality in the team. Yes, they've got Denis Zakaria. They've got Dusan Vlahovic now. Still think Villarreal will edge past them. I think it will be a hard-grafted 1-1 draw. Well, no. I'll go for a 2-2 on aggregate and Villarreal winning on pens. Atletico Madrid versus United. Now, everyone said that Atletico Madrid will lose to Man United. I've always thought that Atletico Madrid will win Man United. I'm not sure why. So I'll go for Atletico Madrid. Again, Man United, great team I must say, but they drop way too many points in the Premier League. And they don't concentrate. Well, they do concentrate a lot, but they're not using that quality they've got on the pitch. They drew to Southampton, they've drawn other games, they've lost other games, they've had great wins. I can't take that away from them. Atletico will win 4-2 on aggregate. Benfica versus Ajax. Again, a very good encounter. I think Ajax will edge this one, but Benfica, again, very good. They beat Barcelona. Got to say Barcelona, they're in the Europa League now, 3rd place. I think Ajax will win this encounter 5-3. And I think Sebastian Haller will definitely be a key player. Ansu Fati Poster. A couple of years ago, this guy was on the front cover of lots and lots of games because he was performing so well. He was 18 years old and he scored against, I believe, Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League. Everyone was saying this guy is going to be one of the best players in the world until he got an injury. And it was a major setback for him. He's back playing now. He did have the number 22 shirt, I believe, or 30. And he's been given the responsibilities with Messi's shirt number 10. And he's 18, 19 years old. Still got lots of time in his career, obviously. He's only 19 years old. He could be like Messi, stay at Barcelona for the rest of his career, become a club legend, score hundreds of goals. But right now, he's not scoring as much. He is scoring, just in and out. Ooh, Champions League Quiz Cup. Use your UCL knowledge to storm through the knockout rounds and lift Europe's most prestigious prize. My name is Daniel. UCL team of support, the Blues, Chelsea. My predicted 2021-22 UCL winners. It's a hard one. Well, all the teams are here. Chelsea have a decent go. PSG have a great go. Liverpool do. Real Madrid do. Man City do. Bayern Munich do. I really think Man City, they'll be determined to get their first Champions League title ever. And with the disappointment with Chelsea last season, they'll really want to keep pushing and get this trophy in. Knockout ballers, there's one player from each round of round 16 club below. Can you match them up with a team? And for the round 16, get at least 12 questions correct to progress to the quarter-final. So out of these 16 players, I need to get 12. And all the answers are down here. I can't look at them. Mbappe plays for PSG, so J. Dusan Tadic plays for Ajax, L. Jonathan David plays for Lille, K. Edinson Cavani plays for Man United. Lautaro Martinez, number 5, plays for Inter Milan. That's an O. Pablo Sarabia. Well, he played at PSG. He plays... I'll save that one till last because it's either Benfica or Villarreal. 7, Fabinho. Liverpool is I. Leon Goretzka's Bayern Munich, which is H. Leonardo Bonucci, number 9, is Juventus. Gerard Moreno, number 10, is Villarreal. Marcelo, 11, Real Madrid. Grealish, number 12, is Man City. Jan Vertonghen, number 13, is Benfica. Antonio Griezmann plays for Atletico Madrid at the moment. Karim Adeyemi plays for Salzburg. Ziyech plays for Chelsea. And lastly, coming back to Pablo Sarabia, number 6, he plays for Sporting Lisbon. See how much I've got out of 16? I'll create my own club, DaNSkills FC. Let's see if they'll get to the quarterfinals. 1 is J, correct. 2 is L, correct. 3 is K, correct. 4 is A, correct. 5 is O, correct. 6 is D, correct. 7 is I, correct. 8 is H, correct. 9 is E, correct. 3 more. 10 is M, correct. 11 is C, correct. 12 is F, so we've made it through. Let's see if we can batter our opponent. 13 is G, correct. 14 is P, correct. 15 is B, and 16 is N. We've got 16 out of 16. We're through to the quarterfinals. Let's see if DaNSkills FC can get to the finals and win. Quarterfinal. Get at least 5 out of 8 correct to progress to the semi-final. Group stage recap. We hope you were paying attention, readers. 1. Which of these 2 clubs finished top of Group B? Atletico Madrid or Liverpool? Liverpool. Group B was actually a very close group with Milan, Liverpool and Atletico. 2. Barca were knocked out of the group having scored 2 goals in 6 matches. True or false? It's true. Yeah, it's true. 3. Who is the top scorer in the UCL so far this season? Sebastian Haller or Robert Lewandowski? Haller. He's top scorer of the Champions League. Which team has the highest passing accuracy at 90.5%? Borussia Dortmund or Shakhtar Donetsk? I know Borussia Dortmund aren't the best at passing. They just go forward, counter-attack. So I think it's Shakhtar. And Shakhtar are known for their passive plays. What was the score when Chelsea smashed Juventus on match day 5? 4-0 or 7-0? 4-0. 6. Sheriff Tiraspol keeper Giorgos Anathasidias has made the most saves so far. Is it 29 or 59? 29. 7. Loads of goals were scored during the UCL group stage. Was it more or fewer than 300? I'd say it's fewer. How many teams top their group with a 100% record of 6 wins out of 6? 2 or 3? It's testing me. Ajax is 1. Liverpool, I believe Liverpool's 1 as well. Got 2. and Bayern Munich. So 3. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, the answers. I need 5 out of 8 correct to at least get to the semis. 1 is Liverpool. 2 is true. Nice rhyme. 3 is Halle. 4 is Shakhtar Donetsk. 5 is 4-0. Get in. 6 is 29. 7 is fewer. 297. That's very close. And 8 is 3. 8 out of 8. DaNSkills FC in the semis. Semi-final. Complete the entire crossword correctly to progress to the final. Crossword knockout. Get your thinking caps on and see if you can cruise through to the final showdown. I'll have to do this. I could have skipped it because it will be a bit long, but we need to get to the final so we get knocked out. Number 1. The colour of Benfica's away kit. I believe it's white. 2 is Man City's nickname, the Citizens. How do you spell it? Citizens. There, got it. 3 is the most successful UCL club ever. 4 and 6. Wait, don't understand this. Alright, it is 3. 3 is there. It's definitely Real Madrid. Four is the name of Inter Milan's stadium. San Siro. San Siro. Number 5 is the surname of the Real Madrid manager, Carlo Ancelotti. 5, let's find 5. Ancelotti. There we go. Number 6, the country RB Leip. No. 6, the country Salzburg come from. I believe it's Austria. Austria. There we go. Number 7, the current skipper of PSG, and I believe that's Marquinhos. Marquinhos. Oh wait, Marquinhos. Yeah, it's a H. Number 7 is the current. No, not that. We've done that one. It's the current skipper of PSG. I mean, number 8. Marcus. Man United's number 10. Marcus Rashford. Now we've got number 9, the league that Villarreal play in, La Liga. Alright. The league that Villarreal plays. It's not La Liga because it doesn't fit. So it must be Spain. Number 9 again. Chelsea opponent in the round of 16s. Oh, I've done it wrong. Instead of, yeah, it's a cross. So, La Liga fits there. And then here, it is Lille. Painful experience, but hopefully we've got through it. For downwards, 1 is white, correct. 2 is the Citizens, correct. 3 is Real Madrid, correct. 4 is San Siro, correct. 5 is Ancelotti. 6 is Austria. Correct. 7 is Marquinhos. Have I spelled it right? Yeah, I've spelt it right, so I'll give that to myself. Number 8 is Rashford. Number 9 across is La Liga. And 10, well, not 10, 9 is Lille. 10 out of 10. Very scary, but we're in the final. I've got lots of questions here, so hopefully we get the Champions League trophy in our cabinet. We need to get, if it's 0 for 15, we lose. If it's 16 to 25, we've won the Champions League. Out of these 25 questions. Blue Boys, how much do you know about reigning UCL champs Chelsea's epic 2021 final win? 1. Which club did Chelsea face in the 2020-21 Champions League final? Man City. The final score was 1-0, but who scored for the Blues? Jorginho or Kai Havertz? Havertz. The final was played in the stadium of which club? Porto or PSV Eindhoven? Porto. 4. Which player was named man of the match? N'Golo Kante or Thiago Silva? Kante. 5. How many times have Chelsea won the Champions League? Twice. Guys in disguise. Can you guess who these UCL ballers are? 6 is Sane. 7 is, it's not Perisic, it's Dzeko. 8 is Vinicius Jr. 9 is Dybala. Hopefully starting out sometime. Goals. Who's bagged more in the season's comp? 1, the most. 6 is the fewest. Well, Sancho is 6. And the options are Benzema, Mbappe, Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah, Marco Reus or Jadon Sancho. Now, Sancho is definitely 6th place. He's only scored 1 goal. It's either Marco Reus or Luis Diaz next. And I'd say it's Marco Reus, then Luis Diaz 4th. Now we've got Salah, Mbappe, Karim Benzema. I could say that Mbappe is 3rd. Then Benzema 2nd, Salah's 1st. Let's see if that's right, hopefully. Champions or nah? Add a tick if they won the UCL or a cross if they haven't. Inter Milan have won the Champions League. PSG haven't. Atletico Madrid haven't. Man City haven't. Bayern Munich have. Ajax have. Lille haven't. And Liverpool have. Like a boss. 24. Can you name the Atletico Madrid gaffer? Diego Simeone. 25. True or false? Phil Foden is the youngest player in this season's round of 16. No, I believe it's Karim Adeyemi. Foden's 21. Adeyemi's 19-20. There might be someone even younger. See the answers. Have we won the Champions League? DaNSkills FC. Let's see. 1 is Man City. Correct. 2 is Kai Havertz. Correct. 3 is Porto. Correct. 4 is Kante. Correct. 5 is twice. Correct. 6, Leroy Sané. Correct. 7, Edin Dzeko. Correct. 8 is Vinicius Jr. Correct. And 9 is Paulo Dybala. 10 is 2. Correct. 11 is 3. Correct. 12 is 5. We've got that one wrong. 13 is 1. Correct. 14 is 4. So correct that quickly. And we've got Jadon Sancho, right, who's 6th. So 2 wrong there. Still got a big chance. 16 is yes, correct. 17 is no. 18 is no. 19 is no. 20 is yes. 21 is yes. 22 is no. And 23 is yes. I think we've won the Champions League. 24 is Diego Simeone. 25 is false. 23 out of 25. DaNSkills FC are the champions of Europe. Got the European glory. Bruno Fernandes, Man United. Man United have made a chant about him, Bruno, 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 against Everton. He was really on form at that time. He's still alright now. He's not scoring as much goals. He's the skipper sometimes for Man United. He's captain, and Harry Maguire could be captain. Ronaldo could be captain. It's a good thing about United. They've got lots of leaders on the pitch, or do they? Ralph Rangnick's trying to do something with Manchester United. It's not working. A bit of a defensive system. Fernandes isn't getting a massive role in this. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Fernandes got a better goal scoring tally, assisting tally. Starting to think, has Ole Gunnar Solskjaer done a better job than Ralph Rangnick? Well, not a better career, because Ralph Rangnick's taught the likes of Jurgen Klopp, Thomas Tuchel, Julian Nagelsmann, and more. But United, Sir Alex Ferguson is watching in disappointment. He's not really happy with Man United's performance, like 5-0 against Liverpool. That was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's reign as manager. People are not liking Bruno Fernandes' and Ronaldo's attitude, but we all know United's such a legendary club. From about 1990 to 2013, a long reign of being the best club in Europe. You got to respect them for it. But right now, they really need to improve, or else they're going to drop down the league table. The big debate. Which elite forward should Real Madrid sign this summer? Jake and Stubbsy battle it out to decide who it should be. Erling Haaland, Jake says. There's no finisher fiercer than Erling Haaland. He's keeping pace with the legend that is Robert Lewandowski in the Bundesliga, and is smashing records in Europe on the regs. Real needs golden touch. The good news is that his release clause is apparently only £68 million, which is a serious bargain for a forward of his lethal finishing. Stubbsy says, Kylian Mbappe. Real Madrid can't afford to miss out on my guy Kylian. He's once in a generation speed weapon of a forward with the off the pitch vibe to match. Shirt sales would rocket, goals would get bagged, and Real Madrid would become the team to beat once again. If that's not enough, let me remind you that he's scored 206 goals in 324 games, and he's only 23. I agree with Stubbsy. Don't think they should get Erling Haaland. They've been chasing Kylian Mbappe for such a long time now, and they need to get him. They need to land the £150 million price tag that PSG have put on him. He's really expensive in football, and a club that has lots of money needs to pay that kind of price range for Kylian Mbappe. Haaland fact file. Full name, Erling Braut Haaland, age 21, position striker, club Borussia Dortmund, country Norway. The first reason why Jake has said this, he's made of goals. Jake says, Erling burst onto the scene smashing goals for Salzburg, and he's gone to new different levels at Dortmund. He bagged 55 goals in his first 56 league games and would hit even more for a dominant Real team. Reason 2, he can replace Benzema, Jake says. Karim Benzema has been Real's main man since Cristiano Ronaldo left, but he's 34. Haaland would be able to learn from Benz, then take the famous number 9 shirt. Reason 3, he's just getting started. Jake says, Haaland's potential is unreal. He's performing at an elite level, but he's hungry to prove he's the best. A big move would help him win anything, including the Ballon d'Or. Mbappe fact file. Full name, Kylian Mbappe Lawton, age 23, position forward, club PSG, country France. Reason 1, he's on a free. Stubbsy says, I'm going to be Real. Why would you pay £68 million for Erling Haaland when you can get King Kylian for less than a penny? Real can then spend their money on building their team around him. Boom. Reason 2, they need superstar power. Stubbsy says, Real's a huge club, but they haven't made a big signing for time. Bringing in Kyle would level up youngsters like Vinny Jr. Their 5-star appeal would be back. Reason 3, it's his dream club. Stubbsy says, it's no secret that playing at the Bernabeu is a dream for the French forward, so we want to see it come true. Think how much passion, pride and power he'd play with. Bit controversial, but could we say, just sign both of them, Haaland and Mbappe, they've got the money. It probably wouldn't be good enough because both of them are absolutely amazing youngsters and probably Real Madrid won't have enough money for them because Erling Haaland, £68 million release clause, and Mbappe is going to be for less than a penny. But both of the wages will be absolutely massive, and how will they fit in the same team? Maybe Haaland up front, Mbappe on the left wing, and then Vinny Jr. on the right. Another poster, Teemu Pukki for Norwich. He's Norwich City's top goal scorer this season, scoring important games for their manager Dean Smith. It was Daniel Farke, but he got sacked, and then they got Dean Smith, who was Aston Villa's manager. Dean Smith is a decent coach, plays alright football, and he's getting the best out of Josh Sargent. Not the absolute best, but Josh Sargent is becoming better and better every single game that he plays. He scored a brace against Watford, that nice scorpion kick. You could just put that on replay 300 times. It was absolutely amazing. Pukki, still playing obviously, 30, 31, and he isn't the best Finnish player ever. I think it was Litmanen, I believe he was Finnish as well. Hideki is a nice goalkeeper for Leverkusen. Pukki though, you could always expect him to score a goal for Norwich City. Man City, Phil Foden. Pep Guardiola is turning this guy into an absolute beast. He's getting better by Mount. He's definitely better than Mount, I say. Phil Foden's got the skill, the pace, the power, the shooting ability. And Man City's team is so scary to come up against. I'm not surprised that the other team that plays for Man City doesn't forfeit before the game's even started, because that is a scary team to play against. Guardiola with his super tactics, and his team plays very organised, very well. There's been 1 or 2 times this season that they've just edged a win. Other times they've been winning teams 3-4-0. Katie McCabe, the Gunners' ledge left winger, chats winning trophies, born in Ireland and Cadbury's cream eggs. Fact file, full name, Katie McCabe, age 26, position forward, club Arsenal, country Republic of Ireland. On getting scouted, McCabe says, I got scouted when I hit the senior Ireland team, playing on the international stage. There are more eyes on you. I jumped at the opportunity to play for Arsenal. And a favourite Irish baller, McCabe says, it's Roy Keane. I always liked the way he carried himself on the pitch and how he led some really successful teams. And what Santa got her, McCabe says, when I was very young I asked for a long sleeve Ireland shirt with Damien Duff 11 on the back. I absolutely loved it and wore it every day. On a favourite Arsenal memory, McCabe says, the day I signed was pretty special, but the standout for me was winning the league title. It was something I'll never forget. On the trophy she'd like to win, McCabe says, the Champions League. I'd love to win more domestic trophies, but the Champions League would be an absolute dream. On a favourite treat food, McCabe says, it's got to be a Cadbury's cream egg. They always come out ages before Easter, so it's great. Max Kilman, Wolves. This guy's been compared to the likes of Virgil van Dijk, Antonio Rudiger, and he's even been nominated for the Team of the year. It's unbelievable. Max Kilman has been a very consistent and a very, very good player for Wolverhampton Wanderers. But is he really that good? He will be great in the future. He's English. He's still got a long career ahead of him. I believe he's 23. So he's still got a lot of time in his career to get to a great centre-back. I'm saying a top-level centre-back that could play for the likes of Arsenal, Tottenham, or even better with Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Man United. Let's see how his career goes though, but it's looking very bright now. 2022 record breakers. These ballers are all close to making footy history. Will they manage to break records before the season's done? Cristiano Ronaldo, record Champions League minutes. The most minutes played is 16,267 and Ronaldo minutes played 16,009. He needs 259 more minutes. Only Real Madrid icon Iker Casillas has played more Champions League footy than CR7. The Man United forward has played the most matches and scored the most goals in UCL history, but if he plays around 3 more games in the competition, he'll break yet another record. If he plays 3 more games, so that's 2 against Atletico, 90 minutes, 180, and then another one 90 minutes. If Man United get past Atletico, Ronaldo would have broke the record from this season. I mean, I did say that Atletico Madrid will get past Man United, so I don't think he'll do it this year, but he definitely will break it one day. I mean, he has to play these 2 games against Atletico and he needs 1 more Champions League game, so for next season, or even if they get past Atletico, he would have broke that record in no time. Trent Alexander-Arnold, record Premier League assists. Most assists is 20. He's got 10. He needs 11. If the Liverpool star wants to break Kevin De Bruyne's and Thierry Henry's record for most assists in a season, he's going to need his teammates to be in the most clinical form. The Reds are flying, so we reckon Trent has a great chance of smashing the record. Jake says, Trent has got 43 Prem assists in his career, but he's some way off of the record of 162, held by Man United legend Ryan Giggs. Will he do it this season? Do you know what I think? He will. I really believe that Trent can do it in this season. You need 11 more, so halfway through the season it's 10. Well, it's nearly at the end of the season, but I think he will have a great kind of time where he gets lots of assists. Alexander Mitrovic, record championship goals. The most is 30. He's got 28, so he needs 3 to beat him. Brentford baller Ivan Toney set the record for most goals in a season, but Fulham ace Mitro has blown his stats out of the water. Mitro has bagged more goals in games he's played so far this season. It's just a case of how many goals he adds to the record at this point. Will he do it? Of course he will. The guy only needs 3 goals, red hot form. I'm predicting he definitely will. He'll get more than 31. He'll probably get about 35 if he keeps going like he is. Might get even 40. Who knows? Thomas Muller, record Bundesliga assists. Most assists is 21. Muller's assist is 16. He needs 6 to beat them. The Bayern Munich baller already holds a record after setting up 21 league goals 2 seasons back. With the German Giants on such red-hot attacking form this season, we reckon Thomas will extend his record to a level that may never be reached again. Will he do it? Yes. Ben Foster, cycling GK, the record Premier League penalty saves. The most saves is 9, and he has 9 penalty saves, so he needs 1 to beat it. The Watford veteran is tied for the most penalty saves with Rob Green and Herolo Gomez. Ben needs 1 more to have the record all to himself. He's saved 13 in his career, including from Bobby Firmino and Raheem Sterling. So strikers would have to be worried if they have to face him. Will he do it? Yes. It's a cycle in GK. You can't. He's definitely going to do it. Sebastian Haller. Most Champions League goals. The most is 16 and Haller's goals is 10. He needs 7. Seb struggled at West Ham, but the big striker has been awesome since joining Ajax. He became the first player to score in all 6 UCL group games. Now he's aiming to set a record for most goals in a UCL season. With the Dutch champs in top form and games against Benfica up next, he could do it. I don't think he will do it. I don't know why. I've got a feeling that he just won't do it. Tabia Wasmuth. Most Women's Champions League goals. Most goals 15. She's got 8. She needs 8. Another ball who can make history this season is Wasmuth. The German forward has had an electric start to the UWCL campaign, hitting 8 goals in 6 games and could set a record for most goals in a season. Wolfsburg could go far and Tabia will be key, so don't rule this one out happening. Well, the one with Sebastian Haller plays for Ajax. They will, for me, get past Sporting Lisbon. No, not Sporting Lisbon. They will get past Benfica, but it's who they'll face in the quarter. Well, they haven't got past yet, but I really think they will. It's who they're going to draw in the quarterfinals is going to play a big part. It's a massive team like Man City. You're not going to really say they'll definitely get past. So it's a hard one, but with Tabia Wasmuth's team, Wolfsburg, they're a very, very good team that get in the semis, finals all of the time. So I think she will do it this time, but it's because she's in a great, great team in the Women's Champions League. Ederson, record Premier League clean sheets. Most clean sheets 24. Ederson's clean sheets 12. He needs 13. Ederson is well protected this season, so he's picked up loads of clean sheets. The record for a single season is currently held by Petr Cech, who earned 24 with Chelsea in 2004-5. So Eddie will need Aymeric Laporte and Ruben Diaz on top form if he wants to make history here. I think he'll do it. Plenty of games in the Premier League left to go, and Ederson will definitely be able to do it, for sure. Another poster, it's Rachel Williams for Tottenham. She's a veteran, so 34 years old. She's a midfielder and attacker. She could play the number 10 role, centre mid, and she could play in the wings, maybe even up front. Scored 4 goals in 13-14 games this season. Tottenham are doing average, they're like fifth place, but we all know that Arsenal are first, Chelsea are second in the WCL. Hopefully Rachel Williams will have an even better season, remaining season, to get Tottenham higher and higher on the table. Tottenham have got lots of other great players though. Top 8 Afcon transfer targets. These lads all played at the Africa Cup of Nations and we reckon they would tear it up in the Prem. 12.6 mil, Ibrahim Sanagre for Ivory Coast. Club PSV Eindhoven, position midfielder, age 24. The PSV star has been linked with loads of clubs and a summer move is likely after he smashed it at Afcon. He was awesome in Ivory Coast's game against Algeria, doing tons of defensive work and scoring a vital header. He either stays at PSV or he goes to the Prem. Which club do I think he will fit in? Everton? Well, not Everton. If they never signed Dele Alli and Donny van der Beek, I would have said Everton. He looks like he should be in an Everton shirt. He belongs in an Everton shirt. He's only £12 million, so anyone could snap this lad up. It could be Leeds United, for example. But they've got Calvin Phillips. He could play centre mid as well. But for the perfect club, I believe Brighton and Hove Albion will be a good club for him. Or West Ham. So West Ham or Brighton for me, perfect club for Sanagre. Or realistic option, stay at PSV. 63 mil, the Moroccan Achraf Hakimi. Club PSG, position right back, age 23. The seriously pacey fullback has only recently joined the French Giants. We'd love him to have a Premier League adventure. Keane is now one of the best fullbacks in the world, and the Prem would put him up to the test. I don't think he will leave PSG. I think he will stay for a couple of more seasons, and then he'll go for a massive challenge. 13.5 mil. Yusuf Attal, Algeria. Club Nice, position right back, age 25. Another speedy defender. Attal was brilliant at the back and dangerous going forward. He's been one of Nice's top performers this season, winning duels and finding the back of the net. He'd fit in perfectly in the Premier League, and I agree. Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspurs, West Ham, Aston Villa. He could be a backup at Aston Villa, but at West Ham he could play. Tottenham he could play. Arsenal he could play. But I think his final destination will be Arsenal. Edmund Tapsoba, Club Leverkusen, country Burkina Faso, position centre-back, age 23. Tall centre-back has been on flames since joining Leverkusen last year. He's techy with his balls at feet, strong in the tackle and rarely makes mistakes. He's quick enough to keep up with Prem forwards too. This is a hard one. Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, even Tottenham could be in the race for Edmund Tapsoba. In the end, I think he will make a shocking move to Tottenham. People will be shocked with his move to the Spurs. I don't know why I think it's going to happen. I don't know why, but I think he will in the end. Tottenham looking for defensive options. They haven't got the greatest central players in defence, but they've got the wing backs. Very important, but you also need players like Edmund Tapsoba in the back. 5. Who plays for Ghana? It's Calamidine Sulemana, Club Rennes, position winger, age 19. The teenage attacker is one of the most exciting wonder kids in world footy. Plays a lot on the left wing and loves to cut in, create havoc and score goals with his right foot. He'd do bits at a club like Liverpool or Man United. I think he will go to Liverpool in the end. He's been linked there a bit from time to time. £18 million, so again, anyone can snap this lad up. I think Liverpool will. If they see a great youngster like this tearing up Ligue 1, Liverpool definitely try and seal the deal. The Senegalese, Kalidou Koulibaly, Club Napoli, position centre-back, age 30. For both Antonio Rudiger and Andres Christensen, rumoured to be leaving Chelsea, we think it'd be the perfect time to sign Koulibaly. He's tall, strong, can pass and block and has the experience to take over from Thiago Silva. I'd agree, I think he should sign for the Blues, the pensioners, as they are nicknamed as. Again, lots of clubs are rumoured with him. Man United, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. The top dogs are offering big wages, big money for him. Yeah, I think he will end up at Chelsea though. The Nigerian, Taiwo Awoniyi, Club Union Berlin, position forward, age 24. Awoniyi was on the books at Liverpool for 6 years, but he never made a single appearance. He went on loads of loans, but he's been unstoppable since his £6.5 million move to Union Berlin, scoring 9 goals in his 16 Bundesliga games. Again, a player that not everyone knows. He's a player with a low profile. Not many people know the guy since Afcon. Been doing very well in the Bundesliga for Union Berlin, obviously, scoring 9 goals in 16 games. But I could see this guy ending up at a mid-table club like Leeds United, Brighton, Everton, same names again, even Norwich, Burnley, Newcastle. A lot of destinations for the 24-year-old. I think he will probably end up at Newcastle. Again, Newcastle want great players, and he is a great player. I mean, they will probably try and sign him. He's still young. The Cameroonian, Carl Toko Ekambi, Club Lyon, position forward, age 29. The experienced striker has put in some top performances for Lyon this season. He's a top scorer in the Europa League with 6 goals and 2 assists, and we reckon his game would be really well suited to the English game. West Ham, final destination. I could really see this happening, playing a 2-striker formation, while the Mikel Antonio and Ekambi, or Jared Bowen and Toko Ekambi. Stuart Dallas, Leeds. When he plays Manchester City, he turns into prime Garrincha, scoring goals left, right and centre. He scored 2 goals against Manchester City, where I believe Leeds won 3-2 against the Citizens, the champions of England for the past couple of years. Stuart Dallas really isn't the greatest player ever. Not at Leeds. He's not even starting because you've got Rafinha, Jack Harrison, and they are really top quality players that could be getting a big move soon. So Rafinha could be going to Liverpool, Bayern Munich. Jack Harrison could be going back to Man City from his loan. I don't know if it's a permanent deal. Check me on that, tell me in the comments if I am wrong. But Stuart Dallas, he's 29 years old now. It's probably time for him to move clubs, maybe to the Championship or maybe to another league, so Ligue 1, Serie A, La Liga. Be interesting to see what the Northern Irish does. Bukayo Saka special. 7 ways to smash it like Arsenal's number 7. 1. Patient on the ball. Watch closely. Bukayo never rushes into a decision. He keeps close control of the ball, scans the pitch in quick time, and then executes his move. He rarely makes a wrong choice. 2. Be resilient. Saka had a sweet summer playing for England last year at the Euros, but suffered a lot of hate for missing a vital penalty. What did he do? He silenced the haters by blocking out the noise, focusing on his game and bringing the fire on the pitch. 3. Unlock your fiercelessness. Making mistakes doesn't mean a thing to this young gunner. He takes shots from range, whips in crosses on his weaker foot and busts out new skills without a worry that he'll mess it up. Be more like Bukayo and unlock your ability through trial and error. 4. Create partnerships. You can't rise to the top all on your own. You need your teammates and little techie link-ups all over the pitch. Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe know each other's movements like the back of their hands. Studying your teammates' styles so you can work together more effectively. 5. Be vibey. Part of what makes Bukayo such an elite wonder kid is his energy. He plays with a smile and loves the game, and that radiates to the players around him. Trying to enjoy every moment on the pitch and unlock your own positivity. You'll thrive. 6. Play with passion. Saka has been at Arsenal since he was 7 years old, so he fights for the badge with serious desire every game. Think about what your club means to you so you can find out what you're fighting for when you step out on the pitch. It'll add some fire to the game. 7. Stay humble. Even when people are hyping Saka up, he never lets it go to his head. No one likes a show off. He stays focused on improving his game and never gets too big for his New Balance boots. Look onto your goals and never think you're good enough. Speed wheels. These boots are designed to wrap around your foot to help keep you stable as you're tearing about on the pitch. The Adidas X Speed Flow, worn by Achraf Hakimi, PSG, and Daniel James for Leeds. My rating out of 10, the junior boots from £37 from Sports Direct. I would rate these a solid 9 out of 10. Absolutely amazing design of the boots. You can see like little lines, you can see the Adidas like 3 lines, which is, well, Adidas's trademark logo. The laces are nice and then a bit like holes in them, so I think that's for getting out of your boots. Then studs, nice colour, so decent boots, 9 out of 10. Like Mercurial Superfly, these wheels have been specially built to give you super precise dribbling and mega quick agility. Worn by Kylian Mbappe, PSG, and Marcus Rashford, Man United. Junior boots from £30 from Pro Direct. Okay. Again, amazing boots. I'll give them a 9 out of 10. The sock. Well, when I have sock boots, they're so hard to put on. But it's for protecting your ankle. The Nike logo is very different. Not the biggest fan of that, to be honest. The M is decent. The studs like a kind of see-through studs, so I'll really like that. And then the colour itself, blue. I like blue, my favourite colour. Like Mercurial Vapor 14. These vapors are super stripped back, so they're well comfortable and should help improve your speed. Worn by Vinicius Junior, Real Madrid, and Ismail Sarr, Watford. Junior boots from £33 from Sports Direct. These are an 8 out of 10. The Nike is very nice. The kind of like, don't know what you call it, but that's where you hold on to it, so you put your boot on easier, and it also protects your ankle, so that's very nice. The studs, not the biggest fan of, to be honest. And the material itself, I like it. So it's an 8 out of 10. Puma Ultra. These Ultras are pretty lightweight, so they won't slow you down when you're trying to reach top speed. Won by Kyle Walker, Man City, and Alan Saint-Maximin, Newcastle. Junior boots from £34.99 from motd.com. My rating? Well, no wonder the one by Kyle Walker and Saint-Maximin, because they're both so quick. I'll give these a 9. I don't understand why there's metal studs on football boots. I'd class them a bit dangerous, playing on the pitch, you stand on someone, and the metal, like rugby studs, let's say. And then you've got your actual football boots. The Puma's nice, the laces are nice, material, the colour, the blending, the shading, all nice. So 9. Maxwel Cornet, Burnley. I've got to be fair to Burnley. They have made some great signings this year in the January transfer window and in the summer. In the summer they made the signing of Maxwel Cornet from Lyon, the left back, left winger. Quality player. He could really shoot a ball. He works hard, he's quick. And they also signed Wout Weghorst from Wolfsburg. They used that Chris Wood money, about 20 to 30 million pounds, on Wout Weghorst, and that again is such a superb sign. It's unbelievable. Talking about Cornet, he scored an amazing volley, I believe against Leeds United. Ball came with left foot volley into the top corner, and that was a goal of the month contender. He never won it, but he was still in there. Burnley style of play, well, it's under Sean Dyche, so it's a bit Brexit play. Lots of sliding, lots of headering, lots of set piece goals, lots of shoulder barging, and lots of determination in defence. WCL update. Tight at the top. Halfway point of the WCL season, the gap between top spot and those in the Champions League qualification place is down to just a few points. Who are you backing to win the title this year? Arsenal's first with 29 points, Chelsea's second with 25 points, United's third with 24 points, and Tottenham's fourth with 21. I predict Chelsea will win the WCL. Again, a bit biased, but I think they will clinch at the end of the season because Emma Hayes is manager, and she's one of the best managers in the world. It's not me. A lot of people have said Emma Hayes is one of the best managers in the women's game. Arsenal's triple transfer swoop. The Gunners aced the January transfer window, bringing in 3 top talents. Laura White-Riola, Stina Blackstenius, and Rafael Souza have joined to help Arsenal in their quest to tie Chelsea for a record 4th WCL season. Viv's European dream. It's not all good news for Arsenal. Viviane Miedema is in talks with PSG and Barcelona about a summer move, as she dreams of winning the Champions League while she's at her peak. She'll be available on a free transfer. Record breaker. WCL top scorer Sam Kerr recently became Australia's all-time scorer. The Chelsea star netted 5 in their 18-0 win against Indonesia, meaning the Aussie legend's 54 goals and 105 appearances for a country. Wow. 18-0. Wow. Can't believe it. Hayes is best. Chelsea boss Emma Hayes was crowned the best FIFA Women's Coach for 2021 after leading the Blues to the WCL Cup, the League Cup and FA Cup, as well as making it to her first Champions League final. Jill is a villain. If there's one WCL baller we love, it's Jill Scott, who's moved on loan to Aston Villa from Man City for the rest of the season. The midfielder won 7 trophies with City. She will bring some much needed experience. Esme extends stay at City. Esma Morgan has signed a new deal with Man City, keeping her at the club until 2025. The 21-year-old suffered a broken leg in September, but she hopes to play again before the end of the season. Record saving first for Walsh. Brighton star Megan Walsh has become the first keeper to make 500 saves in the history of the WCL. With a player of the match performance against Chelsea, she faced a whopping 26 shots, with 5 being on target. A legend leaves the WCL. England keeper Carly Telford has left Chelsea to join San Diego Wave in the USA, who are managed by Casey Stoney, her ex-Lioness teammate. Carly's won 3 WCL titles, the FA Cup twice, the Spring Series crown and the League Cup twice. Tottenham's gold medal mindset. England Great Britain hockey ledge Helen Richardson Walsh has been helping Tottenham players prepare for games with some awesome one-on-one mindset exercises. Tottenham winning the trophy, well, a medal. Wow. Setbacks and comebacks. Read these comeback stories from the game's best and know you can overcome any obstacle. De Bruyne and Salah. Kevin Moore's first move to the Prem didn't work out. Chelsea signed both De Bruyne and Salah as promising youngsters, but neither could break into the starting lineup. Salah was sold to Roma while KDB left for Wolfsburg, where they worked hard to prove the tech. Their hard work paid off as both moved back to the Prem and became champs. We learned one setback doesn't mean you can't achieve your goals. Frank Kirby. Back in 2019, Super Fran was the running riot for Chelsea in England, but then she got ill. It stopped her playing football for a long time and she didn't know if she'd ever get back to the top. Her family and teammates rallied around her. She took things one day at a time and came back even stronger. Last season, she helped the Blues to win the WCL. We learned sometimes you have to be patient to get what you really want. Stay the distance. Barcelona. The Barcelona team of 2017 had Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez and Neymar up front. They still lost 4-0 to PSG in the first leg of the Champions League round of 16 tie. Barca star men made sure everyone stayed positive and that they believed they could win big in the return match. Barca ended up winning 6-1 and knocking out PSG. We learned, never give up on your dreams. Your Mind Matters is our award-winning campaign to help children look after their mental health. It's Mental Health Week for children. Another poster. Ben Brereton Diaz for Blackburn. The winger/striker has been on top form for Blackburn Rovers in the Championship. He scored about 15 goals this season with a nice 8 assists. Lots of clubs from the Premier League are chasing him. Mid-table clubs, Brighton, have been trying to sign him for about £20 million. He's the wanted man at lots of Premier League smaller clubs, the clubs that are struggling, the clubs that need a top-class winger or a striker. Like Brereton Diaz, he brings you goals. He's good on the wings because he gets a ball, he cuts inside, and he wraps his foot around it. It's absolutely amazing to see him take a shot. He wraps it around, lots of power, lots of curl and dip. He can also play striker, as I said, and he could be a target man, but he usually gets in behind the defence, and one of his Blackburn teammates put in a nice lofted ball or a through ball for him to run onto and put in the back of the net. Moussa Sissoko, Watford. Roy Hodgson came out of retirement. The 73-year-old had a very, very good career. A decent player career and a great manager career. His last club was Crystal Palace, but he never got sacked. He left and he retired, and then Patrice Evra came in, and he's doing absolutely amazing. He's now Watford manager as Claudio Ranieri got sacked. I'm not very sure why Claudio Ranieri got sacked. Yeah, he wasn't doing well, but what do you expect? Watford just got promoted. You don't expect them to get out of relegation right away. Now, Roy Hodgson's manager, and he hasn't won a game yet. That will go. Moussa Sissoko is their talisman, their captain, their skipper. He knows how to play football. He's played at Tottenham. He knows. He did make the handball for that penalty in the Champions League final 2019, Liverpool versus Spurs. But, he did transfer to Watford, and he's very happy at the club he's at. Now Watford need to try and get out of the relegation zone and concentrate on surviving for the next season, where they'll have more money to sign players. Start, sub, sell. The rules are simple. Pick the one player from each row you'd have in the starting lineups, one to sit on the bench and one to go on the transfer list. Diogo Jota, Mikel Antonio, Emmanuel Dennis. Start Diogo Jota. The man's been on red hot form, 26 years old, Portuguese. Emmanuel Dennis, I will sub him. Red hot form, he came from Club Bruges to Watford, and that proved out to be an amazing signing. And sell Mikel Antonio. Let's say it was very close between Emmanuel Dennis and Mikel Antonio. Antonio scored more goals, but I'd rather have Dennis. 2. Conor Gallagher, Emile Smith-Rowe, James Maddison. I'm doing this on current form. It's a close one between Gallagher and Emile Smith-Rowe, but I will start Emile Smith-Rowe, who's been doing very well. We got a Future Stars card as well. He's really doing it now. Conor Gallagher's a sub. Very close between the two. Conor Gallagher, brilliant. He scored 7 goals. 7 goals, about 3 assists for Crystal Palace. And sell James Maddison. Hasn't been influential for Leicester this season, let's say. Reece James, Tariq Lamptey, Kyle Walker. I would start Reece James, sub Kyle Walker, and sell Tariq Lamptey. Again, it's a hard one. Tariq Lamptey for Brighton has been their most influential player in my season. Brighton just play the ball to him. He drives down that right side and he crosses the ball in. But I'd sell him. Kyle Walker's a sub, and I'd start Reece James. Number 4, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Edouard Mendy and Thibaut Courtois. This is a very, very close debate, so we need to start making risks here. I would start Donnarumma, sub Edouard Mendy and sell Courtois. I'm not saying that Courtois is not a great player. I'm just saying it's a very close debate between the 3 players. I'm saying Donnarumma because he won an award and he really is doing it big time now. He was at Milan, 18 years old, started his first game, and he was number 99. Made a big move to PSG for about 50 to 75 million pounds. And he's playing over Keylor Navas. Again, hard one. Keylor Navas plays and then they rotate to Gianluigi Donnarumma. In future, Donnarumma will be amazing. 5, another close one. Pedri, Jude Bellingham, Nicolo Barella. I would start Pedri, sub Barella and sell Bellingham. Again, very close. Pedri, very quality player, not like Messi. Well, he could be like Messi because he is one of Barcelona's best players. But now with the signings of Ferran Torres, Emerick Aubameyang, Barca are looking a bit stronger now. Let's see if they could use them new signings to become a better team and hopefully one day become the best team in the world, like when they had Thierry Henry and Samuel Eto'o, Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, Piqué and more. That is the end of another Match of the Day magazine video. Comment down below if your team is in the round of 16 of the Champions League now, and if they are, tell me the score of your game. So for example, I'm a Chelsea fan, so Chelsea versus Lille, I'll say a 4-2 win for Chelsea and they will progress into the other round. Good luck all the teams in the Champions League, all 16 teams. It will be very exciting to watch. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another DaNSkills episode. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.